Hi, today we're at the surface grinder and I want to show you how to sharpen the flutes on an end mill. Hey guys, welcome back to Metal Tips and Tricks. Today I'm continuing my series in concert with my last video on how to sharpen end mills, where I showed you with a grinding jig how to sharpen the very ends of an end mill. Now I want to show you how to sharpen the flutes. We're going to use this Weldon end mill sharpener, and Weldon makes several different versions of this. Plus there's other ideas out there that work fairly well. This one here is really nice and simple. It has different collets in here. This will go 5/8. I've got a 1/2 inch collet in here. Then there's some smaller ones which unfortunately I don't have. But this particular one I am going to be selling at the end of this video because I have two of them. My other one's actually an air bearing, where this one here is actually just beautifully lapped and matched to this to make it run smooth. Now I know a lot of you are thinking that, why don't I just use a spindexer like this and mount it to my surface grinder? Well, you can do that, but let me show you what makes this Weldon so special in what it does. First of all, how this spindle moves in and out. What that makes sure is that this edge stays parallel to itself. Okay, so it's not going to taper in or taper out. Another thing that makes it unique is it has this stylus, or some people will call it a tool rest, to rest the tool on when you're cutting it. If you were to use the indexer, you're going to have to move the table back and forth to make this work. Another thing you want to see is this has a way of rocking the cutter away from the wheel for when you change to the different flutes. That is why the Weldon works so great, because you can literally just take it off your magnet, put it back on, line it up, and go to work. And you can do it relatively quickly. Right now I've got a diamond wheel on here. CBN actually works better. What we want to do is, of course, put our cutter in. We're going to use a 2-flute cutter. What you do with this is exactly what you do with a multi-flute cutter. Well, this is a multi-flute cutter, but you know, when you're getting into 4s, 6, 8s, etc. Also, the accuracy is held within this tool, and it is easier to use than the end mill sharpening fixture that I showed in the last video. So what we want to do here is get this stylus lined up to the wheel, or we want the stylus right in the center of this flute. And the reason that you do that is it helps keep it guided. If you put it up here, the stylus actually is flexible and can move around, so you want to get that right in the middle, and that's what you're going to guide on. The other thing we want to talk about is the angle of this. Now, if we were to make this perfectly tangent, what would happen is this edge here would come straight out, and when we would cut, this would cut and this back corner would rub. So what we want to do is get this relief cut just down a slight angle so when it comes around it doesn't clip. And there are formulas for that for the different size cutters, but I'm going to stay away from formulas and charts on this because I want you guys to experiment on your cutters, because if I give you a number and it doesn't work on your machine, you'll get mad at me. So we're not going to do that. Now, some of you are also going to ask, well, why am I not using the tool cutter grinder to sharpen this? And it's really simple. The reason I'm not doing that is because I'm trying to show you how to do it on a surface grinder, not a tool cutter grinder. Now, stylus we can move up and down with a screw here, and we're just going to get this lined up. Like I said, we want it lined up so it's inside the middle of the flute and just down at a slight angle. That should work. Going to back this off a little bit, see how it looks. Nice. We turn the grinder on. We're going to start at the shank and pull it forward. And remember, we're going to rest on that tooth, and it does take some feeling to get this right. I'm going to listen for it just to slightly touch. Move it in thousandths. Pull it back. Try the other side. This is the way I test to see if it's sharpened. Going to go in another thousandth. Much better. Now there is of course a burr on here and you can feel the burr. That's another way to check if it's sharp. This is the primary cutting angle that we've sharpened. Now we need to sharpen the secondary angle. If I was doing a whole series of cutters right now, I'd pick all the exact same ones and sharpen the primary cutting surface first, and then I would do the secondary. And what it takes to do the secondary angle is we need to rotate the cutter down and take off this facet back here. So we're going to simply move this down. Again, there are proper numbers and formulas for this, but we're just going to fake it. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to raise this up. I'm going to look at this gap right here, and that's about right. And that's just basically out of experience where I put that. Now since the tooth is lower, the cutter also is going to be angled lower. Back it off a little bit. Now we're going to go in for the secondary flute. Same thing, we're just going to come in very tight. Try it. Go to the next flute. Go in a couple thousandths. You can see that I definitely was having some problems here. I'm not exactly sure what happened. We're going to call it operator error. You can now see where I brought in that secondary angle and then that relief. And again, there's certain dimensions that you're supposed to get there to determine when to cut it. Now, one of the things you can tell by the way this was cutting that somebody had already pre-sharpened it. You can also tell at the end somebody actually hand sharpened this end and of course didn't do a very good job. But that's what you're going to discover when sharpening your end mills. Like I said on my last video is you're going to find out a lot of these have already been pre-sharpened. It's just surprising how many of them have been. And now you're going to add to that. Now, not all of these are sharpenable. This one here, if you look at the secondary angle, it has been sharpened completely down and out. This cutter actually is probably no good unless I want to add relief all the way back here, and I don't know if it's actually worth taking the time. I'll study it a little bit closer and see if I can't. Well, you see this mar right here? Bet there's one. Yep, there's one on this side. That means when this was coming around cutting, it was hitting right there. So this cutter is probably time to throw it out or use it for something else, something creative. I'm not exactly sure. Well, there you guys go. That's how you sharpen the side or the flutes of an end mill. Remember, don't forget my first video. I'll put a tag or something, some way of referencing it. If you like this video, give me some thumbs up. Also, give me your comments. And until next time, go out in your shop, build something cool. Thanks.
So guys, what you're going to see in this video, and this is one of the most common questions I get amongst many others, and that's, Johnny, how do I approach a girl if she's got headphones on? I see girls all the time that I find really attractive, coming from the gym, coming down the street, coming out of shops. You know it, you've been there, we've all seen it. They're rushing down, aren't they, with their headphones on, looking beautiful, and we don't interrupt them. So you're going to see the full infield. That's the beauty of the members area. You get everything full and fresh. And I'm now going to break it down. I'm going to break down the 3 key things that how I approach girls with headphones successfully. Now again, if you don't pick the girl up, it's not a failure. I really want to stress in this video more. It's great if you pick the girl up, that's great, and you meet her. But I just want to stay on the topic of how to approach a girl with headphones on correctly, give her a compliment, make her feel good, and transition into a conversation. So there's three tips I use. The first tip is the mindset. Now, why would mindset matter if a girl's got headphones on? It's massively important because your mind's going to play tricks on you. It does it to me. I've been doing this for years. I'm a professional. I'm only human, guys. Sorry to disappoint you. I get in my head sometimes and I kind of think, but this is what I use. This is what I use in the video. First set is the mindset. Right, she's got headphones on and that voice comes in. Oh, you shouldn't approach her. It's rude. You're interrupting her. Well, if you go in with that mindset, you'll get blown out. Now, nothing wrong with getting blown out. Enjoy the process by all means, but you won't learn how to do it right. Now, I want you to get it right. Your mindset must be, okay, she's got headphones on. It might be interrupting her. Fuck it. Life's too short. This is the fucking beautiful girl. It could be my girlfriend. She could be the most amazing girl. Let me go over and try it and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. It doesn't matter what happens. Let me just enjoy it. So that's the mindset I use. It's very simple, but I just make that switch. And if you see a girl with headphones on, you get that voice and it goes, oh, she's got headphones on, don't do it. Shut up. Once in a lifetime, she's a beautiful girl. I want to get to know her. I'm willing to interrupt her. If she dropped £1,000 on the floor, she had headphones on, would you give it to her? You might give her half if you're struggling to eat food and pay the bills. You would give it to her. If she dropped out something personal, a bus pass or photos of a friend, you'd get it and you'd run over and go, hey. And that's how you do it with headphones on. Your mindset must be, I'm interrupting her for a good cause, because I'm a man, she's a woman, I'm attracted to her, and it's romantic. And what I've got to say is £1,000 worth of value. You have to have that mindset. If you've got that mindset, you'll hardly ever get in trouble. So that's the first mindset I use. Okay, society says it's a bit out there, but I'm coming over to give her a gift. I'm not coming over to her. I'm telling her she looks like a fucking gorgeous girl. She's a great creation. Great genetic creation. So believe in what you're doing, and you have to interrupt her. Unfortunately, she has headphones on. What can you do? There's going to be a time soon where every woman down the street's going to have her headphones on. They're going to have their phones up. What are we going to do? Start practicing now, guys. It's coming soon. I warned you, the Matrix. So the mindset's number one. The second one is technicality, your communication skills. Very important. So I'm going to show you now in the camera. So you've got the mindset. How do you do it? Sign language, body language. First thing you do is, I'm going to show you in the camera. So as you come round, say, do you see that? I didn't even speak. I didn't just smile, eye contact, and I've done that. I'm going to do it again. So she's got headphones on. You're going to stop her from the front. That. Or even if she's walking slowly down the street, you can just go. You're kind of saying, take the headphones out. She'll do it. She'll go, huh? She'll take them out. If she's running down the street and you've got to run in front and you've got to get in front, then as you get in front, you just go. That's it. So you've got the mindset. It's cool what you're doing. You're interrupting her for a good reason. You're giving her value. The technicality. Headphones out. Okay? Make eye contact. When you do it, smile. Make sure you smile because you'll scare the shit out of her. You look like a serial killer if you go, don't do that. Make sure you smile. As you come around, playful, smile, okay? If you're not gonna smile, don't approach. Don't expect to go up with a miserable face. She won't want to stop for you. So the mindset, it's cool. You're interrupting her, you have value. Once in a lifetime shot, guys. Could be your girlfriend. I'm telling you, I've had students, they've done an approach. It's been the one when I've said, just do it. It's been their girlfriend. It doesn't happen every week, but it does happen. It's happened to me. A girl I thought, oh, I'm not sure, she's a bit hot, I don't know. That's the one I've slept with, that's the one I've had a nice relationship with. Many times I've let girls go, I beat myself up. Don't beat yourself up, do it, all right? I'd even say, practice it on a daily basis. Just start with compliments. You don't even need to try and pick them up. If you're a newbie and you're really scared, just go over and just go, you look good. And she says, thank you, and walk off. Again, okay, until you get more confident and build up, so forth, get the number. Right, so the technicality number 2, doing the sign language. Tip number 3, verbal communication, how you verbalize it. Very important, what you're gonna see in the video. Tonality. If you don't use a clear tonality, you can piss girls off, freak them out. I'll explain the psychology quickly and I'll show you in the camera. So I've done that, she's taken them out. Hi, that's where are you from? You look nice. Can you feel that? I know you're thinking that's exaggeration. I've seen students do it. I've seen them do it on boot camps and one-on-ones, and I've had to say, hey, come on, man, spruce up. I do it sometimes as well. If I'm tired, if I haven't slept, and the girl will go, ugh, because it just feels it doesn't feel reassuring enough, and it's a negative vibe. Don't have to be a clown, don't have to be a dancing monkey. I'm just excited because it's a beautiful day. You can be like this. I'm going to show you some examples in the camera. So, excuse me, hi. Sorry to interrupt you on your headphones. Hi. You look lovely. Can you feel that? That's the difference. Again, don't have to use those lines, but notice the pause. So I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to go all the way back to the beginning. It's very simple. Mindset. It's good what I'm doing. I'm interrupting her. It's a once in a lifetime shot. Number 2, the body language. Smile, eye contact, smile, sign language. She takes them out. She's like, what? Excuse me, hi. Tonality, up, not, excuse me, hi. Stand straight, chest out. Excuse me, hi. Let everyone hear around you because she'll feel more comfortable. If you don't let people hear around you and you're trying to whisper, she'll think you're a creep. And you are a creep. Not really, but in that moment you're creepy. I've been creepy in many moments, so I'm learning from my mistakes teaching you. Speak clear and explain to her. This is when you've got to calm her down. This is what I do in the video. You're going to see me go, excuse me, hi, sorry. And I say sorry. And some guys say, why'd you say sorry? Because it's social skills. I've jumped in front of her on the street, I've interrupted her. Saying sorry is polite, but I don't say it from a needy frame. I don't go, sorry. I say, excuse me, hi, sorry. Can you feel the strength of that? I'm confident in what I'm doing, but I'm showing social skills. So I say, sorry. And then I say, I just wanted to come and say, I think you look really attractive. Or you just look really nice. So that's kind of just all I want to give you if you're a beginner. Stay on, don't go just yet. If you're more advanced and you're like, yeah, I can do that, I went out, I can stop with the headphones, here's the transition. Transition is exactly the same if you approach a girl on the street without headphones. So I'm going to say that again, do you understand that? The transition in conversation is exactly the same if you was to approach a girl without headphones. The only difference is the way you start, obviously, because you're starting with getting them out, and your tonality. So your tonality should be the same on a single girl, but I guess more so with a girl with headphones. The reason you do your tonality because it kind of wakes her up and it makes her feel reassured. It's confidence. All you're doing, everything I'm doing, the whole body language, the mindset, it's all confidence. It's all natural, built up, authentic confidence. So once you transition and she's like, okay, she's accepted it, you continue. I would say for the first you'll notice in a video, and you'll kind of see me in the video, and you'll kind of see I'm struggling a little bit, but I've got control of it. So I'm plowing, I'm making statements, I'm pushing forward because she's trying to get away. It's a bit logical. And then you'll see there's a hook point, and that's when I'm curious where you're from, and I'm teasing her, and it's all, it's all me trying to obviously persuade her to stay and hear me out. Because I know that a lot of these girls really like me, and they're really gonna like you. They just need time to feel trust and to know that you're serious. So don't let them get away. If they're gonna walk away, now just before you go, one more second, and continue. You're gonna see me do it. Then you start teasing. I think teasing again is a great way to break the ice. The more advanced you get, the more experience you get, you can actually start opening girls with headphones on and going straight in being playful. But I'd say when you're first starting out, keep it simple, just smile, strong eye contact, sign language, and vocal projection. And be thorough, be decisive. That's important. You have to be decisive on the headphones. Don't be like, I'm not sure, oh, I might be bothering her. It's going to screw your conversation up. Then you continue and you keep it going. I'm going to give you another tip. Use the headphones as a conversational starter. What better than what she's listening to? By the way, sorry I interrupted you. What was you listening to? Amazing social skills. So she's going to say, oh, I was just listening to Metallica. I love Metallica. If you love Metallica, say it. Don't lie to her. If it's Tupac, if it's rap, if it's hip hop, Mariah Carey, I don't care what it is. Talk about it. Because guys always say, well, Johnny, I can stop a girl, I can compliment her, what do I say? And she's got headphones on. Use the headphones as a conversational starter and then continue as you usually do and you've seen on my other YouTube videos. Then work your way up and ask for the phone number. If you get the phone number, great, and you get a date, amazing. If you don't, learn how to stop. Last thing I want to leave you with, because I like to add a little bit more. Approaching girls on headphones will improve every area of your life because it's something that's quite scary. Once you master it, it makes approaching single groups easier, single girls, sorry, groups, different situations, which I'm going to cover in another video. So enjoy the clip and the process. Sorry. Hi. Sorry.
Hi.
Are you playing? You got the music on? So I
yes.
didn't want to say it.
Okay.
Just thought you actually looked very nice. I didn't know where you were from actually.
I'm from Colombia. Latin
You're Colombian.
America. Yeah.
So you don't have the music on.
No, I just hung out. I was talking to someone.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, it's okay.
You still on the line?
Yeah.
All right. Just wanted to introduce myself. I'm Johnny. Just
Yeah.
thought you looked really good. I'm just finished work, so I'm just on my rest of the day off. Can't wait.
Oh, good.
So you're Colombian.
Yeah.
Okay. No idea how that works.
Oh, it's very different. Yeah.
I'd love to know what's different about it. How is it different?
It's like, have you been to Mexico or something like that?
No.
It's very messy. No, but it's nice. It's different.
Messy in what way? Like messy bedroom, like guys with a messy bedroom.
Yeah, sort of.
But you don't have any, you have no makeup on, nothing.
No, I was cooking. I'm in a cooking school, you know, Colombia, French cooking school right there. I just have.
Oh, you're part of the cooking school?
Yeah,
How old are you then?
I'm 25.
Wow. Wow, you're a woman.
Yeah, I look young, I know.
Yeah, you look a baby. So what is it with the headphones? Everyone's wearing them in London now. It's like everyone is shutting off from the world.
They're
Everyone,
super good.
they're expensive, right?
They're like 100 something pounds.
You could have bought shoes with that money.
Yeah, sure. I have
So
to go.
just before you go, what brings
Yeah.
you to London?
I'm studying there, so yeah.
You're going to be living in London?
I'm staying here for 7 months.
You got 7 months. I have to be honest. I love how you cross your arms.
Thank you.
What do you drink?
I live? Did you ask me?
No, I said, what do you drink?
What do I drink? Beer, wine, whatever.
It's not a trick question. It's because I'm half Irish and we like to have a drink once in a while. And I'm always fascinated what a girl drinks. Some girls don't drink, some do.
No, I do.
My previous girlfriend, she loved red wine. My other girlfriend, she liked beer. So it ranges from kind of background. So I dated a girl from Brazil and she loved cocktails. So I kind of always feel like a woman will drink according to what country she's from. I don't know if that's
I like gin and tonics. I like wine, beer.
I would like to see you drinking a glass of red wine, losing the headphones,
Oh yeah.
and a long black dress. How does that sound?
Good.
All right, I can see you've got a rush, but
Yeah, I have to go somewhere. Have a meeting.
are you confident enough to come for a drink with a random guy on the street who comes from a good home?
Well, I can give you my phone and you can.
I'll be honest with you, I would like to have a drink with you and just see where it takes us.
Okay.
I think you're lovely.
Thank you.
Shall I text you?
Yeah.
All right.
My phone is.
25, wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
This is my phone. 075.
But your English is actually pretty good.
Oh, thank you. I
How
live in
did
the
you?
States. I live.
Oh, okay, I see.
I went to college there. So.
You went to college there?
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right.
075.
So new phone 075.
Zero.
Don't kill me. What's your name?
Maria.
Sorry, nice meeting you. I'm Johnny.
Nice to meet you.
So when you get time off so we can catch up.
Wednesday
I work
afternoon.
Wednesday afternoon.
Yeah.
I work in the daytime.
Okay.
So what about like 6 o'clock if I text you?
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you soon, Maria. All right. Lovely to meet you. Sorry to scare you. All right. Bye.